the 2Ways2Say It podcast. I am Ashley Renee.
And this is your boy Casey.
Yeah. So, welcome back, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving and Iron Bowl week. Roll Tide, as you can see,
War
I am
Eagle. War Eagle.
representing
War Eagle.
Roll Tide. We already know what's up. So, if y'all want to place any bets, you know
Man,
what,
do it.
Kim say, let's make this fun. How
Let's
much
make
you
this.
want to bet that? Because
Um,
y'all know he an Auburn fan, so
let's go ahead and let's bet your life. Let's go ahead and do that.
you could never have this life. Okay.
But now
So
let's what we betting? Let's bet some on the next
okay,
podcast.
okay. So if Alabama wins, you have to wear Alabama shirt on Alabama gear. And when I say gear, I need a shirt and not no bracelet, no necklace, none of that. You need to wear Alabama shirt. And if Auburn wins, I guess I'll wear.
Yes, and when you wear it, I need you to wear two orange and blue stripe right here. And I wear a crimson and white stripe if y'all win. Because y'all not gonna win, but so you gotta go, I'll get you some blue and orange paint to go right there.
Okay, well, that's the bet because I mean, again, we know this is probably going to be a good game because we know Auburn the whole year play every team. They just out there play, but soon as they play Alabama, they put their heart, their soul,
Mm-hmm.
their mama, their daddy, their sister, their brother, Jesus, everybody into this game. So it is what it is. What are you thankful for?
Wow.
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 Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so little. I'm just playing. No, I'm just thankful for I ain't even gonna say I'm thankful for nobody. I'm thankful for everybody, but I am thankful for I'm just say life. I'm gonna just say life. I think that sums it up. Like I'm thankful
Okay.
to be alive. Thankful I was woke this morning. Just thankful for life. So many
Right.
possibilities. So I like life. I love living. So I'm thankful for life. Yes.
Okay. So cliche, but
That's
we'll
right,
take
right,
it.
right.
But no, that is good. So I'll just go ahead and just say that, you know, I am thankful for life and I'm also thankful for the mindset that I do have and,
hmm
just being able to be open and allow myself to change and just embracing that change too. So, and of course, I don't get, of course, family and friends and all
Right,
that.
right.
Just my life. I really am. Like I just wake up and just grateful that I don't have any worries. Let me
hmm
knock on wood.
Not yeah. I'm not gonna for you. Cool. We ain't got time for
But
that.
yes, I know, right? So that's what I would say. So on to
Okay.
the next because we don't want to get emotional. You Pisces. My song of today is since no, ma, I'm not even gonna say it. Song of the day is "Deli" by Ice Spice because
What
I'm a
the?
Betty and so am I Fanny. I shake it like jelly. Hey, honey man, Chanelly. But I'm still
But I'm
shaking
still.
ass in the deli. Hey, he
What about
like it more
yeah,
witty. He want the
hey,
walk, but I just want the fatty. Begging his
and
partner on
I'm
petty.
petty. That's poetry. That's
That
poetry.
is.
That's poetry.
Call me a BYE my honey.
You know,
You know
we
he
love
love
people, man.
honey. Hey, I get a
You get
lot
a lot.
taking her
Taking us
spot.
fight. What?
If you're not cooking, then get off the pot. My name
My
Ice,
name
but
is
I always say
always
hi. Go ahead. What's the
that
song of the day?
on
Like
God on everything I love. That was my song of the day.
you want to
But
be like me so bad. Go
yeah, what it is.
ahead.
But let me just I'm gonna just stay on what we own. And my song of the day is gonna have to be Daddy ain't making me think of Robbie's heart. Just stick up. I can't be
I
falling
can't
in
be
love with
falling
a
in love with a nigga.
oh,
Packers
they
on
got
swap.
bigger.
They
You
got
did
bigger.
wrong.
You did me
What I
wrong.
do?
What I do? Acting a
Acting
smoochie
a
when I'm out
smoochie
that
when I'm out
liquor.
the liquor. Show my
So on my
going
thong.
to
Ooh.
acting okay. Anyway, so that is my song of the day, acting a
So what's the name
smoochie.
of the song? Okay, acting a smoochie.
Smoochie.
Okay, and that is by who?
Ice Spice, the one and only, because we love Ice
Yes.
Spice over here. We love Ice Spice over here. So anyway, yes, that is my song of the day. I
Okay,
can
wow. So shout out to Ice Spice
it's
girl. Hey
spicy.
girl. Okay, so moving forward, let's go ahead and jump into what we're going to be
Get
talking
to it.
about tonight. So I'm gonna start off, of course, with I
And
know y'all
question.
already heard about Cassie and P. Diddy. So I don't want to go fully into details, but we know that she filed a civil lawsuit against Diddy for I think it was rape, sexual abuse, physical
Mm-hmm.
abuse, all of that, right? Um, so we also see that they settled, I guess, in court or wherever they were
Mm-hmm.
for 30 million, right? So before I say what I gotta say, just go ahead and tell me what you think about just this whole situation. And I'm gonna get to Carisha too, baby, because I want to know what's really going on. But go
Okay.
ahead.
So, even rappers, people in the industry, whatever, they always say, watch out for Diddy. They've been saying it for a long time.
Hmm.
There been different stories. Apparently he's always been able to beat them allegations, but it's kind of like this is that one. Well, I feel like all of them credible, but this one was the one where made people really open their eyes, like, okay, yeah, now they finna see. So I do hate that the settlement came because I feel like the fight didn't happen. It's kind of
Hmm.
like one of them things like you do something bad and they be like, I just give you money, which most of the famous people do that. They once they have money, they throw money around. They can make a lot of people be quiet. They can close a lot of stuff up real easy, and that's just how powerful money is. But I do hate that the fight didn't happen because I think it could have opened the doors for so many other people who probably have dealt with that same thing. I mean, we can't say that this is his first relationship or anything, so you just never know
Hmm.
what kind of doors it could have opened, could have made somebody else feel comfortable coming out and saying whatever. But it is too late now. She has definitely took the money. I just hate that it ended how it ended. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like when um I just hate when I think it's like that money over kind of integrity thing. I hate when money is like the one selling piece for people like over
Hmm.
anything. Like I'm a like when you give me money, I'm gonna shut up. Like I get it. It does make you, a little wealthier. It does help you out in life. Like you said the other day, money don't bring happiness, but it'll help. So maybe it's helping you.
Amen.
Maybe it's making your pockets a little fatter. But at the same time, it's
Hmm.
kind of like sometimes we got to realize that some fights are a little bigger than money. It just that's why I feel like this is one of those things that are just a little bigger than money, especially when you dealt with the stuff that you dealt with.
Hmm.
I would feel like money is not enough to repay it anyway. It kind of gives him a slap on the wrist because I'm pretty sure that money is 10% of what he got anyway, right? Like it's nothing. He can make that back tomorrow if he wanted to. So it's kind of like that way you got to realize when people have money like this, you're not taking money from them is not
Hmm.
enough. Like it's just not because they're gonna get more money. Like you're not stopping his money technically. Because let's be honest, when it comes to men in the industry and men in general, they will be forgiven by the public in a week. So they're
Amen.
not held accountable. So in a way, this is kind of just giving him a slap on the wrist. He's go on like we can't say what happened, what really happened. We weren't there, but in general, giving the money kind of proves that something happened. Because we don't give
Yeah.
money. I don't feel like he would have entertained the period if nothing happened. So I'm just to say I hate that it ended where it ended. Still feel bad that stuff happened to her. I just hate that money influenced the fight because it
Hmm.
kind of, to be honest, ended it.
I already told y'all about male November Scorpios, but shout out to all the Scorpios because I'm an October Scorpio, but
Mm-hmm.
overall we're still Scorpios. But watch out for the male Scorpios. Anyway, but I still like y'all, but yeah. So how do I feel about this situation? So I think I'm gonna start off with everyone saying that, oh, she must needed some money, all this,
Mm-hmm.
blah, blah. Now, do I think Cassie, everyone say Cassidy.
Yes.
Cassie needed money? No, I don't think she needed it. Do
Right.
I think she wanted it? I sure do think she wanted the
Yeah,
money.
'cause we
And
all want.
can I be mad at her for wanting the 30 million? I ain't
Mm-hmm.
mad at her at all because
Right.
again, she went through that, right? I think
Right.
what I'm mostly mad um about the situation is that she didn't file a criminal lawsuit, right? So like you
Mm-hmm.
said, this may have opened a door for someone else to speak out about Diddy's actions
Mm-hmm.
and just set an example for her children as well, because I think she has two daughters. So
Right,
I'm thinking maybe, and hopefully they never think that now, but
right, right.
just as a mom, if I literally just put into details about what happened to me behind closed doors,
Hmm.
everyone knows now. So your kids have to grow up, right? We know that
Right.
this is gonna maybe eventually resurface, right? They're reading this and it's like, oh well, if someone does this to me, all I have to do is just get the
Get the
money.
money. Mhm.
Now, not thinking that anything can trigger you
Right.
later. Now, and
Hmm.
not saying that nothing isn't triggering Cassie, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But again, she has to deal with these type of emotions later.
Right.
And I do hate that for her. And I do believe, oh, let me say that I do believe every single word in
Hmm.
it. I believe 100% Diddy did it. I
Hmm.
100 101,000% he did it. So end of discussion.
Right.
And also about him paying lets me know that you did it. Cause if somebody's saying that I raped them,
Or
you
they
ain't
do
finna get a
anything, but
quarter out of me. I'm
nobody
finna
pay.
fight it like down to the T. Unless the lawyer with me and
That's what.
I never be in
Right.
one of these situations, but I'm just saying, and something's looking funny, and they like, you might want to just go ahead and hand over the
Right.
money, or
Right.
your ass going to jail. Then you'll get the money. But other than that,
Yeah.
I'm rape would never be behind my name. Sexual abuse, none of that.
No.
So,
Mm.
and I don't like the fact that even then, like you just said, money is used in the place of integrity, right? Am I saying that correctly? Yes.
You're saying it
So
right.
okay. So the fact that we have to say that Diddy gave her the money and now all this disappears, right?
Yeah.
That just shows you how much power he has, right?
Hmm.
So the fact that even that this situation surfaced, right? Um, Regardless, I feel like you pay her the money,
Hmm.
then whatever endorsement deals that you have, whatever it is, songs, I don't know what Diddy does, or
Right.
people that you work with, to start working with you.
Hmm.
Like
Yep.
what you mean? I don't care how much you pay somebody
Yeah.
hush money. You
Hmm.
did it.
That's it.
Or
Hmm.
you can prove to me, you need to show me something. Like, oh, here go the text message. She said she was gonna
And
set
then,
me
yeah.
up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm like, oh, okay, boom, boom, boom. But other
Hmm.
than that, in my eyes, you did it. But we see that money rules
Everything.
everything.
Now I was showing it shows, and another thing I think, which I'm gonna be honest. Often when it's something serious, most celebrities don't speak out anyway. Let's just be for real, because I
Mm-hmm.
think they're too. I think they're more worried about which, and I can't be mad at it because if you're in this certain position in your life and you know that all it takes for you to say something against somebody in the same industry you and they powerful and they can blackball you, okay, you ain't trying to give your career away. So okay, and another thing, some people say they mind their business, so that's fair
Mm-hmm.
too. I know people don't want to speak out on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. But I think it's easy to hold people accountable when you address association. So just because I didn't go out and speak, you know what I'm saying, I ain't go speak against it and say, yeah, I'm behind her, whatever. I can definitely stop associating with you, or I can it's kind of distance myself from you because I don't want to be around people who do these type of things. I think when you people do certain stuff, and especially when they're in your like best friend or family or whatever, and you decide I'm still associated with them. I know what type of stuff they do. I know what type of person they are, and I still decide to associate with them. I feel like it tells a lot about yourself. So if you're one of those
Mm-hmm.
people where I think most people should be like that. If this person, especially stuff with allegations and stuff like this, I feel like that's enough for, and especially men. Like, let me not hang around because I don't want to look like I'm supporting it or I'm that type of dude. But
Mm-hmm.
as we see, and as we're going to see that this is not going to stop any of his connections in the relationships, and I think it tells a lot about a lot of the men in the industry. Like you don't hold your friends accountable. You don't mind who you associate
Mm-hmm.
yourself with. And just because it makes you look good to be around somebody, you would literally mark like kind of smear your image too. You would be like, yeah, I'm associated with them. Um, and I know people that the defense is always like, well, they ain't do the action, so they ain't to blame with it. Okay, nobody's saying you're doing it. It's the fact of like when somebody show you that they are capable of this type of stuff, I think you should distance yourself or deal with them in a certain way because it kind of shows that you're okay with it too. Because you're
Right.
not addressing it by getting close to them or staying close to them. That holds them accountable. But as we know, no accountability is going to happen. It's going to in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna forget about it. And like the settlement help with that, we're gonna forget about it. Not gonna be talking about it. He's gonna go back to what he's doing. Probably be a host of something. Be and probably get associated with somebody that's gonna make him look good. This PR thing. So, and I think that I say it started with the people that are around him. So as long as people still stay connected to him, still associate with him, still make it seem like he ain't doing that wrong, then no accountability is there. I don't be like in that. I say that I'll just say that shows how powerful he is. You see, nobody's gonna jump off the boat, jump off his boat or nothing because he's doing this because they feel like being associated with him makes them look good. It's not
hmm
worth their status or career.
I wonder what made her stay in what it was like 10 plus years
Mm-hmm.
relationship. If it was abusive, if
Mm-hmm.
he raped you, like what made you stay? And there's no judgment,
Right.
no none of that, because I do believe it. I
Mm-hmm.
believe it. Um, again, she was 19 when they met, right?
Right.
So we
Mm-hmm.
can see right there that him
That's
just
what it's.
preying on younger girls. But I also
Mhm.
want to just know her background story.
Right.
Because in most situations, I'm not gonna say most, some situations I've seen where older guys prey on younger girls, they tend to come from lower incomes, right? And they know that that's the way of getting them is just
Yeah.
through money, right?
So you can
So
say you
I
put
take
them
care of
on.
you, I
Hmm.
take care of mama, or either her mom may have pushed her on to Diddy as well. It's kind of like you see he this foul type of guy, but okay, he paying my bills though. I think also in that statement it said that Diddy was paying like her apartment, like her rent and stuff like that. So again, if you coming from and I don't know if she did or not, I just want to know. If you're coming from a lower income area and somebody paying
Yeah.
uh your condo,
Mhm.
your condo, then
Yeah. That's why. Yeah.
so was it the fact that he was just really taking care of her? Because they said that she signed with a 10 album deal or something like that.
Somebody.
And
Mhm.
again, we only heard, did
Yeah.
Cassie even come out with a full album
I,
before?
not that I remember. I think she was doing like EPs. I really don't remember to be honest. Not that
So
that tell you like
yeah.
that's why that's why like it's so crazy because not saying that women aren't supposed to be women in ways of like be this,
hmm
you talked about like this soft, like want somebody to come take care of, but like that's that scary thing of being like a damsel in distress type thing where you fall for like any okadoke because it seems like somebody to take care of you or like you trying to get out of a struggle or something because you don't like you in a way you giving your life away to a man like
Right.
and once he's taking care of you, once he feel like he then gave you everything you got, putting you on the exclusive stuff, I'm telling you, that man take ownership. Like that's when that abusive it becomes because he know that as long as he does, like he can do it as much as he wants to, and you're not going nowhere because he know you've shown him that like what you're worried about is just being taken care of. Like you're worried about just not going back to what you came from. So of course he
Right.
gonna take advantage for the bad men, of course. They're gonna take advantage, they're gonna do whatever they want to because they know at the end of the day, you're not going nowhere. That's why I said
Nowhere.
this I don't like the dandle and the stress, not saying that's what she did, but like
hmm
dandle and the stress, like I'm going for anything because I know this man with money for to take care of me. It's not good to like be like that because you see that's what they do. A lot of them do that though. Like a lot of them women don't leave because they feel like if they leave, the rug is getting pulled from under them, or they feel like, okay, now I got nothing. That mean you just literally gave you kind of in a way for real signed your life away to somebody. Like what you got to
hmm
have some outside of somebody. Like and that's what I think a lot of the
Amen.
abuse plays into. Like they just literally fall into these traps of like when he taking care of you, yeah, it's gonna be good for them first couple of years. Like he gonna be good, but once he start getting aggravated or something, he gonna take it out on that one person he know he can do it to who ain't going nowhere. You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be literally that place of like, yeah, let me put off on everything.
The
You're gonna put it
punching
all off
bag.
on you.
Yep.
That's just what it is. So I do hate that act of. I hate that women fall into that trap
And
a lot.
also too, I want to throw in there the best thing I think Cassie, I ain't even gonna say got out of the relationship was
Hmm.
I'm glad that she didn't have any children by him
Right,
out of
right,
all
right.
those years because again, even when we talked about the Keke Palmer situation,
Mhm.
you know, again, I'm not judging. I think usually when a lot of women are in this situation, they tend to have kids
Yeah.
um and you act like their reasoning for staying is
Right.
because of the kids.
The children,
So
yeah.
now that Cassie doesn't have children, it makes me question again, like, so we know that that wasn't the reason,
Right. Hmm.
But I'm glad that she did it, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she's thankful
Say
right now
say the
that she
same
did
thing,
not
yeah.
have any children by Diddy. Also, too, we see that Cassie is beautiful. Like
Right.
I remember when she first hit the scene, I was like, oh my god, she's so pretty,
Real pretty.
Um, again, like we talked about it before, that Cassie literally could make it in this day and age just
Hmm.
based off her looks.
Right.
Cassie has a nice voice.
Right.
Started out there, she's beautiful and stuff like that. But I do tend to think like she was just used as a trophy wife. Like
Hmm.
you was just Diddy knew exactly what he was doing. And I can't lie, I do think at the beginning she knew what role that she was
Hmm.
coming to play. I think I do think that she believed that she was getting the 10 album deal, but I
Hmm.
also think she knew she had to be on his arm. I don't think she knew like the abuse and stuff was coming, but I think
Right.
she
Right.
knew like she had to be the trophy wife
Hmm.
end of the day, like or trophy girlfriend.
Yeah.
So next, since we're talking about couple, and you're gonna have to help me with this one, even though I am a stallion. Okay.
Ah.
So her and Party, is that his name? Party?
Yes. Partisan party, yeah.
Okay. That's his real name?
Partisan. Hmm.
He kind of looks like Four from, is that his
He
name?
do.
Four from Black Ink.
Hmm.
And he kind of give me that vibe, but I'm gonna be quiet. So Meg came out with her new song, Cobra, right? So she spoke on what she rapped about Party cheating on her. She caught him in their house cheating,
Hmm.
blah, blah, blah. And then, we wake up and we hear Party, who I didn't even know actually rap. I know he wrote songs, but I didn't know he
Yeah.
actually
Hmm.
has he came out with a song before?
He got that song backing it up with Cardi B. You
For
know I can
real?
get a
Oh yeah.
bag,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
But
See,
that's just
I
one
don't
song. One
know
song
these
though.
new people. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
he more
saying? At
like the
least I
bomb.
consider them new.
Right. Hmm.
So, and he came out with a song, and he was just saying like pretty much saying that she faked. She was
Right.
lying. She had the tummy tuck. I'm sorry. Okay, that was funny. I'm sorry. That was when he said she got lipo, and then she started
uh
posting pictures in the gym. What do you think? Like, this is interesting to actually hear someone who was close to her
right,
besides
right.
her best friend. Like, I can't lie, like when you got a man, you literally do just be running off at the mouth. You gonna
Hmm.
tell him
Everything.
everything, and can't nobody sit here, no one sit and lie. Like when you be
Yeah.
in love, you just be like yapping off at
Tell
the mouth.
everything.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think the hard part, I think before I get into what he did, I think the hard part for her, oh, she like that's that super friendly, too trusting to everybody type of person. Like when you just
Hmm.
literally gravitate to people and like you call everybody your friend, stuff like that, because technically they're not. Like you are too like open. Like no, some
Hmm.
stuff some people shouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff is personal, and I think she is one of those people. It's like that's like a. It's good to be friendly. You know, you get free, like you get around people, but at the same time, it's like a curse with it too, because you like become too trusting. Too many people know your business. Too many people a little too close in there, especially with you being famous. A lot of people should not know some of this stuff. Um, and I know, if I'm not mistaken, I think I want to say in a recent year, like years, I know she lost her mother. I
Hmm.
want to say some years ago, and I think she lost both her parents, if I'm not mistaken. So I
Yeah.
think she here with no parents. And I think it's like that. What I see with her is like this because she literally got nobody to, I guess, be there that's true support and be there like talking to and stuff like that. I think she literally looked to like friends and relationships and stuff, which is scary. But yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, so let me get on what he did. Some part I'm sorry, it was funny. It is funny. I'm not gonna lie. And it's different to see somebody where it's funny because everybody was trying to make him seem like he was this dude. And, let me say this. Everybody did try to make him seem like he was this like finally that she got this real dude. Like everybody like, yeah, like we like her with him or whatever. And I told you like the parts I didn't like is when the dudes was going to her online or whatever, he didn't jump in it. Or he didn't say nothing or to her defense or whatever. So when like dudes was like going at her on the internet, he didn't jump in her defense. He was more like this. It might be like this sneak. She was directly saying something to these people like defending it or whatever, whatever, whatever. And you heard nothing from him. And
Yeah.
so that's the first part. I was just like, I don't know what people talking about. Like what they saying, like he just like. I guess I'm assuming they talking about the size thing. It got to be that. It can't be
The
nothing else.
size way.
Like he big, like he big. So I'm
Oh,
assuming
but
they like,
then now that makes me question, like, did he really know something? That's probably why he didn't say anything.
oh no, yeah, what I said that could be it too. That could be it
Oh,
too.
okay, go ahead.
That could be it for real. But that's what it just didn't make sense to me when people were saying like she got this, like they was happy for this thing. I was just like, okay, maybe I'm just not seeing that. I don't know. But
Hmm.
anyway, so him doing a little thing back, I just only part I hate about it is that this is your time to open your rap career again. I don't get that part. I was like,
Right.
if it was your girlfriend and stuff like that, I don't know. It's just weird because I think when she said in the song, and maybe that's that thing like we're gonna do a truth for a truth. I guess you telling stuff, I'm telling stuff. But then again, she was just only telling that she saw him cheating. So I'm assuming that he just didn't want nobody to know he was cheating. And that really
Right.
triggered him and made him like, okay, so you wanna, what I'm
Clearly.
saying? Like, yeah.
Clearly.
Because I was about to say, to be honest, if you listen to the song, she literally said nothing else about him. It was just that one thing, and I think that's why it stuck out. Because that was literally the only thing I think she said directly, to him or
Hmm.
whatever. And I guess he was like, "Oh, you gonna tell I'm cheating?" So I mean, let's just tell it all. Like, let's do it then. Which is crazy. That's why I said it is a weird thing for him to be like, "Okay, let me get in the booth. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and diss my ex girlfriend." That was a weird thing. I was like, yeah, that came too quick. Unless he been waiting to tell it. That's what it looked like to me. He been waiting to tell something. But this to be like
Pretty
his
much.
time. Out of all the times he could have dissed anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or could have been rapping and doing stuff. I like out of all the times. I'm gonna open my rap career up. It's gonna be one. I'm gonna diss my ex girlfriend. So I'm assuming he been ready to talk anyway. And
Yeah.
so whatever. I think that's that. I don't know. You quote unquote call that pillar. No, not pillar talking, but just like you said, that's that. You literally do not know sometimes who laying next to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
Hmm.
you tell you get in relationship stuff. You sit there and tell all your business to somebody. Feel like you can trust them more than anybody. Because technically, when you get in a relationship, this supposed to be your like one person. I can tell you anything. You gonna keep it, and you literally it's kind of showing you that you cannot do that. Like you literally have to still kind of keep your
Yep.
business to yourself. You gotta share, I guess share what happens between your relationship type stuff, but you literally have to keep your business to yourself. You
You
can't
do.
you cannot trust people. Like it's sad to say. You literally can't even trust the person you sleeping with. And I feel like you sleep with them is one of the most intimate personal things you can do. So technically I'm supposed to trust you more than anybody. Like you're seeing me like
Hmm.
nobody else do. And I can't even trust you to like you didn't even tell a little bit of the business. You told everything. So I mean,
Everything.
everything you and technically, if he was sitting there with her through the trial and was doing all this, I mean, you was right there with me the whole time. I guess having my back or supporting me or being there with me the whole time or whatever. And the moment that you do get the chance, you done told everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't keep nothing.
Yeah.
So it's really it shows you that you really cannot. You don't know who laying next to you. At the end of the day, you really don't know who laying next to
I
you.
feel like
Yeah.
loyalty is even after the relationship. Like,
Yes.
even when, do you know how many secrets I know right now? I would never say I don't care. Even if we end on bad terms,
Yeah.
like I have no need to sit here and air out your dirty laundry.
Thank
Like, why
you.
would I? Like, I feel like you not being with me is enough suffering. Like, what you
Thank you. I like
mean?
that.
Like,
Thank you.
come
So you
on. Like,
kind of ate that one.
but I
But
just
no.
don't. Like, I never see, like, even especially when guys do it, but
Hmm.
women too. Cause I
Hmm.
think, we tend to see on TikTok and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
guys saying that they don't feel like they have a safe space to kind of open up about things.
Hmm.
Which is fair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we see this stuff now. Like, what? Okay, so she had like for who? How many women out here right now that done went and got a BBL and now in the gym faking? This is how you build a booty. Am I saying it's right? It is not right.
No,
Am
right.
I saying go do it and fake it? That's not what I'm saying. But at the
Right.
same time, I just feel like, okay, I need more. If you're gonna tell it, just go ahead.
Tell it. Yeah.
Don't
It was
give me
petty
something
stuff.
else.
Yeah, it was so petty to me. I just felt like it was a moment too, which of course I can listen to. I can probably listen to it again because like I said, it was funny. But in general, it's just like when you really think about it, I can still listen to something and be like, they were kind of corny, but I'm gonna listen to it again. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it was just like I just keep thinking like out of all the times you could have literally put your all into rap. This gonna be your one time. It's just weird.
The
It's
one
just,
time
and I told you, I just
to
feel like he always been waiting to do it, and it just show you that you can say people just there for you or whatever, but for real, these be the main people ready to just. I mean, they be ready to use whatever you told them against you. Like they ready. You telling them stuff ain't doing them and giving them ammo. They waiting for you to
right.
do something. Like like you said, like even when you break up with somebody, I don't. After I break up with people, or in general, everybody I done talked to in the past, I ain't telling you none of your stuff. I feel like you said, there's no need for it. I'm not even
Hmm.
thinking about being that malicious anyway. I just feel like I done
Right.
told you stuff. I ain't expect you to tell nobody. Which if you do, that's fine. But it's just like I just don't even think that way. I don't understand that. And apparently, if you're doing that, apparently you didn't ever like them. You was just like they say
Waiting
your
on a moment.
your enemy be that close to you. Like literally, you against how you your boyfriend girlfriend enemy. Like how you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You sleep in the bed with your enemy technically, or somebody you really can't trust. I hate that. That's the corner part of it. I say I can appreciate the rap. I can appreciate. I like raps back and forth, but the relationship part of it. I think it was just corny. I just feel like out of all the times we gonna rap, this gonna be the one. So yeah, I don't. Where do he go from here? I mean, you finna get a deal?
I
I don't
don't
know. Like
know.
it's
It's and I don't. I'm still gonna talk about her side too because I can't lie. It still do make me question her and her authenticity.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
I had to make sure her because I know I missed that word of I would mess it
real
up
bad, real
real
bad.
bad. So it really makes me question it because I
Yeah.
can't pretend like I really just didn't hear what the dude said,
Right,
no
right.
matter how much corny it is. But
Yeah.
again, I cannot lie. It is times where I do feel like Med plays. We're emotional people, so we hear
Yeah.
one little thing, it's just like,
And
oh,
it's
now we
like,
got a
yeah,
side
now we
automatically.
instantly.
But at the same time, we really have to hear from both sides. So I
Yeah.
don't know what truly happened with them. They seem to be twin flames, like they literally just mirror
The
each
same.
other.
Thank you. Yeah, I said the same thing.
um,
Same. I said the
so
exact same
hopefully
thing.
they learn something from their relationship. I don't know. It's
I don't
yeah.
see it. I don't see it.
Okay, so last but not least, I just want to touch on this subject just for about 10 seconds. So you
Mm-hmm.
heard about Angel Reese, right? What?
No, we don't,
Okay,
y'all know
what
we don't
is
talk for
going
no
on
10
with?
seconds.
Okay, like okay. So what's going on with Angel Reese?
Mm-hmm.
I think at the beginning it was something between Angel Reese's mom and Flage's mom. So what I want to say about that is, I feel like Flage's mom had been waiting. She been she
Cause she
been
went,
waiting
yeah.
on this day
You can always tell. Always.
to say
Mhm.
she had a 1.0
That song, when she said two, I think she said 2.0.
GPA,
Like that.
2.0 GPA.
Mhm.
Okay, now did I think at the beginning? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't think. I'm like, okay, she probably just jealous. But then I think that's the easiest way to just be like,
So
oh,
just,
somebody just jealous, and I hate
mhm.
that
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, we don't know what went on
we
behind
don't.
scenes and
Hmm.
what made her feel that way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Hmm.
I'm gonna take that back and say that I really don't know what truly went on, right?
Right. Hmm.
So what truly is going on with Angel Reese? Now, I've been an athlete before in high school. So even just balancing high school work and playing basketball, like it was just very tiring.
It is.
Like
It's
once
being a student
you
athlete. Yeah.
done practicing, it was like from what I can remember, it was practice, shower. It was some nights like I ain't even eat dinner. I remember waking up like after the
Yeah.
shower or something like that. It'll be like 12. I'm like, ain't nobody wake me up for dinner or nothing.
Yo,
I just
that's
go
how
back to
tired you
because I
be.
just be so tired.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine a college athlete, and you can
Hmm.
even, like I said, see on some of the shows where they're practicing 2 times a day.
Hmm.
Um,
Especially
so
now that,
oh, go
oh,
ahead.
I was just gonna say, especially now that the LSU, the women, since they are now ranked at where they at. So now,
Mm-hmm.
even before, like before they got like where they at now, they probably was practicing hard. But imagine now that we in media eyes, now they expecting this out of us. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they going 10 times harder than that. But that's all I want to say. Go ahead, go ahead.
dang, that threw me off. Hold on.
I knew it. I'm sorry.
I mean, how do you feel about because we know she has been signed to Reebok, right?
I think so. Is it? Yeah,
And
I
her
think so.
just, I think, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I think with her, how is Angel Reese? 21.
I want to say it's like 21, 22,
And this
21,
like
22.
I think she has like one more year in college and she done
Mm-hmm.
came up on so much money and so much attention. Plus you gotta try to keep up with school. It's a lot. And I'm not
It
saying
is.
it's fair
It is.
because at the end of the day, this is something that you have to
You
keep up with
want.
because it's
Mm-hmm.
not fair to the other girls on the team because it's a team sport. So I had to
Yeah.
go back, step back into basketball actually, where no matter what's going on outside of this team, I have to be a team
Yeah.
member and respect all the rules.
Yeah.
So anyway, how do you feel about this?
I don't. Okay, so I think it's one thing to be like a star athlete, but I hate when they turn star athletes to influencers and stuff like that because I think it
Mm-hmm.
mixes it up, and I think that's what because that's the technically because now the influencers and people on social media are making so much money by just posting and being a part of this and doing all that. It blurs the line. So now that it's everybody goal, like once I can do this, whatever, this gonna get me this way. It just I think that's where the line was going for Angel Reese. So of course it's like it's cool. Like I love to see like of course anytime a black anybody black anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You being like the focal point of something or like, yeah, we can point out this player out of this team and like she a star, like we can feature her on this. I love it. Go for it. But I think at the same time we forget what she is. Like this is not an influencer. This girl is playing college basketball when you are let me say it again, college basketball. You say it again, college
Right.
basketball. She in college. Like you gotta do your work and stuff too. Mind you, this is just we just going off what Fly J Mama said in a way. Or what the allegations are. This is why she was not at the games and stuff like that. But I'm just go with it because I guess nothing does make sense right now. You got to do your work, and I think of course, if you think about us being in college and stuff like that, imagine I was distracted without doing it. So if I would have been
Okay.
going on the road and making all this money, imagine the work I could have got done. I wasn't even thinking on work. You
Zero.
young. Well, all we think about really is enjoying what's in front of us. I would think naturally, like we trying to soak up this life. Well, especially when it's happening to you fast like that. Like she in the media, the girl out traveling all that. Imagine doing that at a
Mm-hmm.
young age. Like, of course, school is gonna be the last thing on your mind. And I think that's why I think they blur the lines. Like, I feel like I don't like she'll start playing, but I don't think she should be doing like 10 times more the things that the other players are doing. Like, I think they should still be in school, still just playing
Mm-hmm.
basketball. Of course, it's fine to do your press releases and like you are an athlete. That's your goal. I think I'm
Right.
assuming her goal is to go to the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's gonna be part of it. But at the same time, you got to make it there. So you definitely you gotta play your parts. I feel like currently they are treating her like she's in the WNBA already. I think she's getting treated like she's in the big leagues and that she doesn't have to do like parts of it because when you're in college, you gotta you gotta graduate. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of them get to play without their grades being good. So, but you got to take the steps to get there. And I think that's with the internet. It pushes you so far to like, okay, yeah, you already there. You already making this money. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. No, you got to go ahead and take them right steps. Like, you got to go and do your work, go and graduate. Then you can go to that. Oh, man,
Yeah.
I think we saw the same thing happen with Shakari. I know she correct people say her name, so Shakari. Where it was happening fast for her. Like, she got to that point. She was a star. Like, that, when you saw track that year of the Olympics, that's all we saw. We saw her doing like boom, boom, boom. And you see she got distracted off of that because it opened the door for her to do other stuff. Of course, they got her in this type of trouble because they treat them like they are like at these celebrity levels. They don't think like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I still got to take my natural steps to get up to this stardom because they give it to them so young and give them so much. They
So
pour so
much.
much money into them, give them everything so fast that of course they like, well, I'm solidified. I can do what I want to do, and that's
Right.
what messes it up for them. Say Ja. Same thing with him. Like they gave him so much. You putting too many cameras in their face. Now, of course, I'm finna turn up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm finna really feel myself. Like, I don't feel like I got to worry about nothing else. Y'all already treat me like I'm LeBron at this point. Like that's what come with it. And I think they pour too much into them. And I don't like turning athletes into influencers. I've never liked it. I don't like blurring the line. Yeah, I said a lot, but yeah, let athletes be athletes and influencers be influencers. Just you're pouring too much into them. It distracts them, apparently. But
I
yeah,
agree. Yes, I agree with all of that that you just said. And also too, I can't lie, like it doesn't make me question the mindset of her teammates. Like I wonder
yeah,
what,
what they think.
like even when she first started making, the scene and stuff like that, it just makes I always wonder like what are her teammates
Mm-hmm.
thinking? How do they truly feel about this? Because when you have one person, at least the media is making it seem like,
Right.
even though probably behind the scenes, they cool and
Yeah.
everybody know everybody put in the work to win this championship
Mm-hmm.
game. But if the spotlight is literally always on
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese, then I feel like a person would naturally assume like she is
That
carrying that
she.
team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that can be a huge problem. Now, if
Yep.
you got strong teammates who can look past that,
Fine. But
I hope that's the situation. But
and of course they not gonna express that anyway because when you make her such a star, speaking against that is gonna lower you down in status.
yeah, and
So
you can't say that, or you a hater and you jealous
that's
and
for
all
real.
it.
Yeah. And
So,
that's how they're gonna look at it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
hmm so I
Yeah.
can't lie. I wonder what her teammates truly think and how
Yeah.
they truly feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I wonder.
We'll find out.
So I don't know. We definitely will find out. Just do your work, girl, okay? But she
Yeah,
did right. Don't
please.
believe everything you hear. But
That's all. Yeah, I said so. Hey, we'll see. Yeah, I
I
said I want the
believe
girl
at
to
least
be
20% of what somebody
look.
tell me, even about
That's what I'm
myself.
saying. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully she get it together. I want the girl to be real good in WNBA.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to be stunted from what she can be.
Hmm.
So hopefully she do whatever it is. She get back to playing and she get right good. Come on, I like the people standing out. Like let's keep doing it. Like
Yes.
so yeah,
We're
please just
rooting
get
for
right.
you.
We
We're
are.
rooting for
Please,
you.
we're rooting for you.
A few remarks, last remarks, anyway. So, Keontae, do you have any last remarks for the viewers?
Yes, my last remark is the best thing to eat at Thanksgiving is collard greens and macaroni. Nothing is really better than it, and I know a lot of people are confused, but don't be confused because nothing is better than that. And if you're eating this other stuff like dressing, and I'm gonna just have to just, I'm gonna just pray for you because you need to be eating the collard greens and the macaroni. So yeah, my labor market is get ready to eat good, but eat them collard greens and that macaroni because that's all that matters.
Okay, so from the most unhealthiest person in the world, let me start. Ooh,
Oh, you kind of ate that. I'm gonna
I
give you
take it
that.
back because clearly I'm pretty unhealthy. So I would end tonight by saying, um, of course, this is the holidays. This is the time that most people are with their family. So just enjoy the time with your family. I love being with my family. So I do want to shout them out right now to the Win Dubos family. I love you guys. I love being around them. And I cannot wait to eat this green beans, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, and some. Even though I'm not cooking any chitlins this year,
Yeah, cause I'm. Yeah,
but
thank you,
ooh,
thank
they
you.
so good. So no chitlins on the plate for this year. But if y'all eat dressing, eat it. If you like dressing, eat it. I'm sorry. So, but yeah. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy
I hope you
Thanksgiving.
guys have a nice, safe, lovely
Yes.
Thanksgiving. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you. We
Thank you.
thank you for
Yes.
viewing us.
Yes, and watching us and listening to us.
Yes, and continue. We really do appreciate you guys. So thank you
Yes.
for everything.
Yes.
Um, so we will see you on the next
Next.
episode. Okay.
Hey.
See you later. Oh, and roll tide.
War
Yes.
Eagle. You ain't talking about that. She ain't talking about that. She ain't talking about
Roll
that.
tide. Roll tide. Roll tide.
Talking about
Roll
that.
tide.